Wingway wakes up just as the Learmon's tiny hut fades around him, and since light has run out at this point, but he's next to his staff, he sleeps with it. He just casts light on the end of his staff and pokes Dragon, Kayla, and Davina to wake you guys up.
Sorry, who?
Davina again
Dragon,
casts...
Davina, and who?
You.
Oh, did I say Kayla?
He called me Kayla, not
Triesamien.
Oh, yeah. Imbibe.
So,
I think the word you're looking for is imbibe.
Yeah. I'm tired, Libby.
Don't mind if I do.
Davina again casts light on your sword, Triesamien. And she looks
Yay.
at you, Dre, like, huh? You want?
Yeah, why not?
She casts light on your...
Pulls out sword.
Cool. She casts light on your sword as well, so you've got 3...
Is that a cantrip? Or...
Yep.
That's sweet.
Yeah, great. So, Wingway's going to say, let's go and see if he's dead. And he sort of beckons you to come. He wants to lead the way, but he's learnt that he's generally put in the back of the group.
I'm pretty sure Dragon and Triesamien, considering their main incentive is to keep me alive, would have done this themselves without...
Yeah, the thing is, he woke up first.
All right.
Dragon, very difficult to get up. Very difficult to wake up.
Tell me about it.
Maybe holds off on the light for a bit.
Yeah, not much has changed with me.
Yeah.
Sleep through a fucking earthquake.
Yeah.
Which is useful, because there might be one. There might have been one.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Right, okay. I'm dropping us back into the game.
No, I think the bronze dragon would probably look more like this one, with an arm.
Yeah, because it stands up straight, and I like the fluted way that the ears are. That's sort of like good for swimming. But maybe it would be maybe a different colour, you know, more of a sort of dark green,
golden brown.
And as long as the wing can come up with that, then it's fine.
Okay.
Otherwise, it doesn't have enough tap.
As a group, you approach the sleeping Christopher. Wingway pokes Christopher, sort of half to wake him up and half to sort of check if he's still alive.
Just at the end of the staff.
Yeah, sort of like you might poke a body.
Right, wake up.
And Christopher, I think this would have woken you up if you hadn't already woken up.
How did my attunement go?
You got 142, which if you'd remembered what you'd learned from previous things meant that you gained 10% of that value to your attunement.
Yeah, so 14.1.
Yeah, and if you want, you can make an intuition check to potentially learn something more about what this means.
Thank you. 17.
You got a 17. Okay, your current attunement to the instruments is 26.7%.
That's pretty good. Half of that was more than half of that was my last.
Yeah, more than more than you had before. So that's a better than a 1 in 4 chance of controlling it.
Excellent.
Nice.
Okay, the 5 of you, are now standing again in the entrance to the room. Corporal, you don't know her name. The
sergeant
watchman is still standing in the corner. The sergeant watchman, you can tell she's a sergeant by her dress. Is still standing in the corner.
I've recast Mage Hand, by the way.
Okay, you've got your Mage Hand out.
Yep.
Wingware's cast light wherever he needs it, and he's just sort of he's looking at the corporal as you seem to be interested in her. Well, I'm not sure that you are. Sorry, but whatever's going on in the room, he's always sort of a bit wary of the altar. Just sort of like, I don't like that thing. There seems to be some religious magic about it that he doesn't quite understand, and he doesn't like that.
Christopher yawns and goes, "It glows green."
Wingway sort of acknowledges what you say and sort of isn't very surprised, but adds that to his sort of, doesn't write anything down, but adds that to his kind of knowledge of this magical implement that he doesn't trust at all.
List of concerns.
Also glows green.
The little
Question
pink
mark, exclamation mark.
I don't know why I do it.
Is it British?
I honestly don't know why I do this, and it's only with wine glasses.
I don't know what you're
Is
doing.
it British? She's got her little pinky out.
Ah, that's cool. I do that too. Well, actually, I don't anymore. I put my finger underneath the glass.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, but it's
Cheers.
only with wine glasses.
Cheers.
I don't even do it with a cup of tea. Cheers.
Cheers.
Do you know what, Grandad? Larger.
Okay. Now, Triesamien, could you tell me, how are you when you wake up in the morning? And I mean Triesamien, not Kayla. How is Triesamien when she wakes up in the morning? Is she a good? Does she roll out the bed on the right side of bed? Is she sort of happy, bubbly, go lucky, or is she a bad?
It depends on how much sleep she has. If she has a restless night full of nightmares and the visions from her childhood, she's a grumpy ass bitch in the morning.
Okay, whereas you've been in a sort
Protective bubble for 8
protective
hours.
bubble for
So,
8 hours. So
peaceful night. I'm well rested. I'm a happy bitch this morning.
okay,
I'm
you're happy.
guessing.
And you've got a
guessing-
sword that glows with white light as well now.
I'm also guessing mildly sexually frustrated as you were sharing it with Wingway and Davina and Dragon, but obviously there was Wingway and Davina there.
Well, you know, there's
Well-
always room in the bed for you, darling.
Yeah, there's nine spaces, I think, or 10 spaces inside Leomund's tiny hut. Always space for you.
No one told you to go sleep in the corner. You ain't baby.
I wasn't anywhere near the hut.
No, Charlie didn't even know the hut existed.
No.
He just gets a slightly sweaty vibe off of all of the four of you, and just like, wonder what they got up to.
Yeah, we had some
I
fun.
wish I knew. Yeah. Triesamien just
No,
indicates with a wiggle of her eyebrows something that is beyond.
Davina's no longer innocent.
Yeah.
I really wish I didn't know.
Okay, now, important question. What
Yeah.
do you do?
Drop his phone.
That's always a good
Decided
start.
just to
Decided to swan
um,
dive off the board.
yeah, randomly, like
So, what
That's
I'm
where
going
he's got it.
to do...
It's pretty good. Okay, Christopher, what's your idea?
What?
Um,
Are you sorry?
no, pointless. So, yeah, I'm going to go get my mage hand to go and, let's go. Morning! Wake up! Hello! To the random zombie-looking thing in the corner.
Yeah, you're a...
Okay, it has no effect.
Try it a little bit harder.
Do you want me to bitch slap him? I'll wake him up. Sorry, I'll wake her up. Wake them up.
poke it with your sword. Go on, wake up, wake up.
So what are you doing?
Is there
Pushing the cat over there.
any
You might want to
is there
confer. You might want to confer on this. This is a. She seems to be attached to the altar in some way. The altar is obviously attached to the large hammer, which caused the earthquake.
Can we try and repair the mechanism?
You mean the Ori?
No, the
clock.
hammer
The mechanism for the hammer.
The hammer's completely...
You said...
Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the hammer.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
you said you got the mallet above the altar,
You got an
but
altar.
then you said the mechanism's broke.
No, the mechanism of the clock was broken. The mechanism of
sorry.
the hammer...
I understood that as the hammer being broken.
No, the mechanism of the hammer seems to be entirely
So,
intact. And not just that, but magically charged with terrible energy. Cut.
Okay.
Cut.
Davina. Cut. Action.
Action.
Cool. Davina, can you do me a favour? Can you just go and touch that altar for a second, please?
With a long stick.
No.
And Triesamien,
Yeah.
can you kind of go with her, but like far enough away that you can kind of put her back together again?
Okay.
I can't bring her back
Please.
from the dead.
What?
Davina's
If
approaching.
she dies,
she's like,
she dies. I
Yep.
can't bring her back from
Oh,
the dead.
come on.
You want me to do this?
I have no bring back from the dead spell.
I'm afraid the only person who can bring people back from the dead is Davina.
Okay, never mind.
I will willingly sacrifice myself for this, if you please.
Lunacy?
Yeah, go on then.
Sorry, that's DM's job, not mine.
No, I mean,
Matt?
you can always
Make
you
sure
can
it's
always
flat.
ask to roll a lunacy check if you wish. I mean,
Make sure it's flat.
I'll give you a. I'll
Yeah,
tell
go
you
on, do
what
a
happens.
lunacy check.
I'm against this idea in general. But
Okay.
15.
You get the idea that you could roll a check or two if you want to. You know, I don't want to metagame too much.
I
but
rolled a 15 plus 7.
You got a 22 lunacy.
So what? She runs up and kisses the altar.
No, you think your lunacy makes you believe that the dragon that you saw yesterday would really like to eat this watch person. So you run up, pick up the watch person, and turn around and start to make a run for the door.
I like this lunacy.
Bolton. I'm
The
a bolt. Bye.
the altar glows, and this glow spreads to the gearwork of the hammer. But it doesn't move yet.
Can the mage hand go up and just start slapping the hammer a little bit? This.
Yeah.
Hold it back.
It
It
has,
does nothing.
I need you all to roll initiative.
But just to make it clear, mage hand for no reason is slapping a hammer.
Okay.
My initiative is shit.
What's
2.
your initiative?
Oh, that's more shit than me.
You
Plus
get
my
you get
initiative.
remember you get advantage.
Oh yeah, I get a
4.
bonus. I get a bonus. Ha ha. That one's much better.
What is it?
15 plus 1.
16. Okay. So
I don't get advantage on it, do I?
nope.
No.
Wait, hasn't your advantage on it run out?
Nope.
Triesamien?
Oh
No?
yeah, it has.
What was it
Sorry.
from?
Yeah, all of your bonuses ran out
Yeah.
because you took a long rest.
Yeah.
So Charlie, Christopher, you are no longer vulnerable.
Well, in that case, my roll was 5.
No
Okay.
longer vulnerable. Oh, that's good.
Well, you should really do your roll again.
5 plus 1? No.
Yeah, that was the first roll that I did. And
5 plus 1, so that's
I
6.
did a second roll thinking I still had
Yeah, no,
initiative.
it doesn't matter. Okay, so what are all your initiatives?
The first
16.
one was 5 plus 1.
4, 2 plus 2.
Ah, quick maths.
No, sorry, Charlie. What was yours?
16.
16. Gone equals 4. And we get, where did it go? That's a
You got me
16
good
for
earlier.
Wingway. I had a pencil a second ago, didn't
Yeah, I know. See that dot on my foot? Oh shit, she got you better than me. I got it to the foot.
Wingway acts at the same time as you, Christopher, and Davina got a 7. And oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Oh, really?
Nobody touched the altar, but somebody picked up the watchman and started running for the door. I've got a roll for the watchman.
Watchman does nothing.
Watch person.
Watch person. Wingway and Christopher go first, and
Can I use my last remaining moments of metagaming to say to Wingway, follow Triesamien, please?
you say to Wingway, follow Triesamien. Triesamien moves on turn 6. On initiative of 6. So Wingway will will move to the door and then hold action to dash.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. Are you going to try and stop me from taking this motherfucker to the dragon?
No, I'm just giving you some support.
Wingway's just been in told to follow you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not being chaperoned then.
No.
Well, people might get in your way if they're not careful, because you do have the last.
And we're just following and supporting.
You and Dragon have the last moves, so it would. Wingway points out, let's not get in their way. Let's not get in the way of the lunatic.
Where's the dragon? Jezebel! Help me find the dragon!
Jezebel.
Oh, also
Jezebel
Wingway.
Sends you a little.
Wingway, don't tell Triesamien where the dragon is.
Jezebel only listens to me. Jezebel.
I'm not talking to Triesamien, I'm talking to Wingway.
Oh, Wingway's way behind me. He's not caught up yet.
The Wingway's actually in front of you.
Damn it!
He's waiting for you to. He's been told to follow you, but can't follow you because he's in front of you. So he's sort of moved out of your way, taken a couple of steps forward, and is waiting for you to pass him. Remember, you're all actually moving at the same time, but it's just.
Oh yeah.
It's just that the initiative order determines when you make your decision on your action. Christopher, you're next.
Dodge.
You don't move, you just cast dodge.
Yep.
Okay.
No, cast. Use dodge.
Okay, great. Davina, seeing Wingway move towards the exit, uses...
Sorry. Is it too late to change my mind? It is. Never mind. Carry on.
No, it's not. I'll allow you to change your mind. I haven't said what the next person does. You're You were polite enough. You were polite when you asked. Dungeons and Dragons is like that. You make a decision and then you change your mind and things like that.
Was Wingway next to me before he moved?
You were all kind of near each other, but I don't think you were all within 5 feet of each other.
Okay, never mind. Crack on. Unless I could touch him, it's fine.
No, you would have had to move. You move at the same time as him, so technically you could coordinate with Wingway.
In that case, do you mind if I cast Longstrider instead on Wingway?
That's fine. That means that his movement distance is doubled, isn't it?
Plus 10.
Plus 10, okay. So Wingway
for an hour.
Moves to the door and then readies his dash action, which will allow him to move another 40 feet in this case. What? And you're, Christopher, you are now that you've made that small movement and action. What?
Yeah, that's me out.
That's you out. Okay. Davina, seeing the writing on the wall, makes a movement to just behind Wingway, and readies her dash action.
Davina, stay.
Pardon me?
Davina, stay.
She's not a dog.
And your action is kind of gone past. I'm not sure you can. You're just going to tell Davina.
It's my last little bit of metagaming. Let me have it.
No, you get metagaming for days, mate. You can instruct Davina.
Stay.
Okay, Davina's going to stay. Do you want a? Well, she's going to ready an action to dash.
Cool. I'd rather she readied to heal, or something to bring me back, just in case.
Yeah, nah, she readied an action at dash. Sorry.
Well, she's a fucking dumb bitch. Triesamien, you should have killed her.
Triesamien, it's now your go. I'm afraid that you are under the. You don't get a choice. Triesamien, you don't get a choice in what you do. You're taking this watchman feed to the dragon.
Yeah, I just need Jezebel's help getting there.
You use your action to go past Wingway down the corridor, and then you dash an extra 30 feet. Wingway dashes after you as soon as you do that, and Davina dashes after Wingway.
Communing with Jezebel the whole time, right?
Jezebel is making it clear to you that she's not able to make it clear to this lunatic that she only has telepathy of range of 100 feet and too far away. So she's not able. She's just like she just sends you sort of hearts.
Why the fuck did Jezebel not follow?
What'd you say? Your camera's dropped out, Kayla. Oh, there you go. What did you say?
No, that's all right.
That's
yeah,
all right.
we had lag for a second there.
That's all right.
I said, why the fuck did Jezebel not follow?
Because Jezebel loves you.
Yeah, but why didn't she follow me?
No, she's
She's
with
supposed
you.
to follow me while I'm going
She's
through the
in your pocket as she's.
Okay, so I should be communing with her the whole time to find out where this dragon is.
Exactly, but.
Okay, so where's the dragon?
She's incapable of communicating to you the words, I can only detect 100 feet away, and that dragon is not within 100 feet. So she's just sending you hearts.
Alright, she's getting fish later.
Right. Watchman acts on that. Dragon, You
Ah,
and
Fuck.
Christopher are the only two people in this room right now.
I moved to the other room to cover Triesamien.
You follow. Okay, so you're gonna move and then dash to catch up with Triesamien.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're back up to the top of the order. Christopher.
I thought it was Ringway first.
No, it's the hammer.
I suppose it's the same time, isn't it? Oh no, sorry.
No, it's the hammer.
Oh right, sorry. When you said Christopher, I thought that's what you meant.
Does a 16 touch your armor class?
Yes, it does.
Does. Okay. Then you take 6d6.
Hang on.
66 damage. That'll probably kill it.
D6.
D6.
Oh.
B.
You got some cool
Gonna
dodge.
go out on a. I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Yeah.
No, I didn't action dodge because I used my action instead to.
Yeah, to cast Long Strider on Wingway.
Yeah.
You got any bonus
Your
actions?
camera's
You
flat.
can do?
I'm gonna guess that as it's a hammer,
There we go.
it's immune to being charmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just taking that straight damage.
12 plus 9. 21. You take 21 points of damage. This is sort of this is you. It's not radiant damage. It's not necrotic.
Bludgeoning.
It's bludgeoning. It's bludgeoning and this magic of it's not necrotic. It's destruction. It's thunder damage.
Cool.
Not thunder. The other one. It's like blast. I can't
Lightning.
remember. Fuck it. But you take 21 points of damage. Wingway uses his long strider-ness to guide the others into the next place where you last saw the dragon, and he casts mage armor again on himself. So he's moved 40 feet into the room ahead of you, and he's cast mage armor, and he's lighting the room with his stuff.
Right.
Christopher, you can move now.
Excellent. Hello.
Hello.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, no, I'm not going to do that.
Just so you know, you don't need to disengage with this thing. It's not.
Cool. That was going to be my first question.
It's not an attacker. it's a. Although you might not know that. You know. It seems pretty obvious. It's a big old hammer.
It's a fucking hammer, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna run 30 feet after what I hope I can still see.
Nope, you got no light.
I got no light.
No light at all. So I'm going to need you to make a survival check to see if you can find the door.
All right. 17.
Yeah, you make it. You're through the door, and now you can just follow the wall with your hand.
And use my so my action is to dash.
Next action to dash. Okay. Next is the Watchman. Now the Watchman blinks.
Oh, can I see the people in front of me yet?
You can now see the light on Triesamien and Dragon's swords.
Excellent.
But that's ahead
Catch
of
up,
you.
motherfucker!
I'm not sure whether you are in... I think you're probably in the dim light that's been cast by them.
Okay.
Yes, you are. In fact, because they made adapt to... yeah, so you are. You might even be up close to them by now. The Watchman, which is in Triasamien's arms, just blinks and sort of shakes her head and just looks at Triesamien and says, "Who the fuck are you?"
Your mother.
The Watchman,
Sorry, I said that wrong.
the
Your
Watchman
mama.
The Watchman doesn't know what the fuck is going on, and she finds herself in a grapple with Triesamien, and so she
Not on the shoulder.
makes a strength saving strength
Check.
roll opposed by Triasamien's strength roll, and she rolled a 1.
I win 6.
There you go. So she's unable to escape from Triasamien's grasp.
And that's with a +1, I think. Yeah, stealth.
Is Triesamien speed reduced?
Strength is
no,
16.
because she is such a tank. She can carry this watchwoman.
All day.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read about. She's not that heavy. It's not like trying to carry an orc or something. It's more like trying to carry a human.
Yeah, I was just thinking heavily armoured and all of that. So
Triesamien is powered at this moment by lunacy.
oh yeah, of course.
Which gives her a kind of you know when mothers lift cars off of their she's adrenaline, exactly. She's powered by some sort of mixture of adrenaline and lunacy that allows her to carry this person without losing any movement speed. Dragon, it is now your turn.
He's disappeared for a minute.
It's okay. I get to fill this
He
up.
just went to the toilet.
Well, we'll have a minor pause. Dragon, it's your turn. The watchman in Triasamien's arms, she's right next to you at the moment, has seemingly come awake and said, "Who the fuck are you?" to Triesamien, and tried to break out of her grasp, but Triesamien can't.
Can I scream and then hit her with my sword?
No.
Ah, talks!
Yeah, by all means. Yeah, by all means. Don't talk to her or anything. Just hit her.
Yeah,
We need it
I mean,
alive.
yeah.
I told you, when I ask you questions, it's because I want you to do the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Watchman of the City Watch, you've been sent down to look for them.
This is the only one we've
She
found.
seems to have woken up from the trance that she was in before. Maybe.
Can I ask her who she is?
You can talk to her if you want. What are you going to say?
Yeah.
She seems to be
No.
quite convinced that you guys are the bad guys at the moment.
Well, if she's convinced we're the bad guys, let's go mugging.
Triesamien lunacy luckily doesn't act again for another turn.
and it's not her.
I can't believe I rolled a 1 on the watchman's strength check.
Weakling.
Pussy hole. No wonder you got fucking captured, you dickhead.
I ask who she is and why she's down there.
She says, "Who are you? Why are you down here?"
Looking for you,
Well-
bitch.
We're adventurers meant to be down here on a mission of some sort.
Looking for you.
Well, we don't know
We
the
think-
Looking for me?
We're not
Yeah.
really sure.
apparently. Yeah, we're a bit
She
unsure.
sort of blinks
we
and
skipped
thinks,
that
and
bit.
she says, "How long have I been gone?"
I don't know.
Well, that depends. When did you go missing?
I'm asking the questions here. She says in the sternest, like watchman voice she can muster
Go on then, ask
for a
the
person
question.
who's being held bodily by a lunatic paladin.
Can I speak to Dragon?
You are within range, but it's Dragon's turn.
Knock her out.
Intimidate. Intimidate.
You guys always
Knock her
intimidate
out.
when you should just talk to people.
Knock her
I
out.
know.
We'll
I'm
talk from
trying
the
to
above
fucking
ground.
talk to her. It's the other two.
Yeah,
She's
Dragon,
demanding that
do
she
what
ask
you
the
want.
questions.
All
Intimidate
right,
her to
do
make
what
her
you
come
want.
up so that you can ask the
You're
question.
lawful neutral.
Well,
Okay, these guys are
I,
evil.
I introduced myself.
I am Dragon the
said-
Adventurer.
Yeah, we mean you
Dragon
no harm.
the Adventurer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, I introduced myself. Said we mean her no harm, even though the crazy person is carrying her on her shoulder.
Please roll a charisma.
I apologise for that.
You apologise for this.
And then I asked her what she was doing down there.
Now, for your
that
first
works.
thing of telling her, I'm sorry about all this. Did you say we're here to rescue you or anything like that?
No, he said, we mean you no harm.
We mean you no harm.
Yeah.
I want you to roll with your charisma of -1 a persuasion check, which is a d20 -1 for you.
8.
So 7. So I done fuck
She
off.
doesn't seem convinced.
I wouldn't be after that.
We mean you no harm.
We you know harm.
With your glowing sword. do you wish to? Is there anything else you want to do on your turn? I mean, that I would call having a little chat your free interaction with the environment. I mean,
Just why she's awake to start fondling her. What you got for me?
it's just a sleight of hand, yeah. Dragon, remember you're lawful neutral, and I will tell you what your new alignment is depending on how you behave.
Yeah, I am aware.
He's doing a good job of being lawful neutral.
He is. Dre's almost lawful good,
What?
Almost.
or
What?
neutral good.
What?
I don't know. I'm sort of.
I don't have any
Oh,
spells, do I?
No, you don't have anything that,
Oh,
that
God.
can.
Oh!
Except Ice Knife and Misty Step. You don't have any spells. Well, she responds to you. You said, what did you say to her, sorry?
Well, I said my name and basically we mean her no harm.
Can I have...
Why the fuck are you carrying me like this?
That's not me carrying
Hang
you.
on, she
That's
says. Hang on, I touched. What? There was a
What did you
dead
touch?
dwarf and an altar.
You remember that then? Yeah, we had a bit of a conversation with the dead dwarf.
It's Wingway's turn next. It's Wingway's turn next.
Yeah, we had a bit of a conversation with the dead dwarf. That doesn't sound
I'm not
entirely
lying.
intimidating at all.
Don't make me kill you and talk to
She
you
looks
too.
very confused by this. But Wingway makes a persuasion check, of which he's only got +2, to say we're not here to harm you. We've been sent here to look for you because you've been missing for 2.5 days in this labyrinth of tunnels.
Death.
And he rolled a 1.
Is that a one-sided die?
No, that's a different dice. Let's just see if
It's loaded, man.
I don't think he's got anything that can subdue this person or convince her. What spells does he have? I don't think he's got anything like that, does he? He's kitted out as a killer. He can't sleep. Right. Okay. Wingway casts sleep.
What does she have to roll to get away from that?
She can't roll to escape it, but Wingway can only roll 5d8, and that's how many hit points he can make sleep. Yeah, she's straight off. Okay, so she's asleep, and how long does she sleep for? That was first level. It only lasts 1 minute, but this is enough to end the initiative.
So 1 minute is basically until the next go.
No, it's 6 seconds for one round. So because basically you're all moving at the same time, right?
Yes, yeah.
So it's not like you stand there, you wait 6 seconds for the person to move whilst some orc is going towards you like this. You're all moving simultaneously, and it takes you 6 seconds to make an action.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think 6 seconds to move 60 feet is, you're moving pretty slowly, to be quite honest. It's only 10 meters. 20 meters.
Cool. So is that end of initiative?
That's an end of initiative, yeah. Because she's asleep.
Alright. Perfect. Triesamien, do you mind shouting Dragon, the person who seems to have a uniform, please?
Triesamien is still on her lunacy run towards where the dragon last was. She's got her glowing sword, and she just disappears up into the cavern that you've come to the entrance of, and she is the first to discover that the dragon is no longer in this cavern. The rubble.
All right.
As you chase after her, you see that the rubble that blocked the largest exit has been moved, but has fallen down. Some of it's moved. You could move maybe another meter or another foot or so down that track, but it's collapsed again behind the dragon as it's made its way through that way. Davina, finding that there's no one to feed the watchman to, and Triesamien, finding that there's no one to feed the watchman to, and not getting any indication from her pseudo dragon that the dragon is within 100 feet, comes out of her lunacy. And,
damn it, I'm sane again.
And turns around and is just like, exactly, it's just like, damn it.
Sane again.
The rest of you sort of run up behind her.
I walk slowly, pissed off at the steps.
Just following the lights that are disappearing ahead of
I'm
you.
just pissed off at the steps and the uneven terrain. Just like, ugh, why is it always uphill?
Well, no one told you to wear heels, Charlie.
They're not heels, they're platforms.
Christopher.
They still got a heel on them.
Yeah, but at both ends.
I'm out of drinks.
He's wearing lifts.
But it's called performance, okay? Look, I'm not going to explain to you.
Compensating for something?
Yes, my lack of height.
Okay, there is nothing. There is nothing in this chamber except the bodies of the charred bodies of the dark mantles that were the large squid-like entities that you saw.
Are they tasty?
And there's only one exit, which is in the, I'm going to say on your right, because again you don't know north, south, east, west anymore down in these dungeons.
The compass does not work.
Did you actually ask that as Christopher, or did you say that as Charlie?
I was just taking the piss.
Okay, well you don't.
I don't have a compass anyway. So
I don't think anyone's got a compass.
You sure, Charlie?
yeah, because I started with fuck all.
You have slept whilst holding this this thing. No, it doesn't give you any directional ability, unfortunately.
Sorry, do you say erectional?
Directional. You dirty sod.
No, I honestly thought that's what you said.
No, it doesn't give
Oh,
you any.
I heard that too.
It doesn't give you any. Okay. Fucked if I know why.
Ironically enough, I think you might have cut off the D.
Maybe
Well,
I'm the
had
one
just
that
that
made
tiny little bit black.
maybe I'm the one that made the Freudian slip, and I'm projecting that onto you two. Yeah. Okay, so there's two ways to go. One back towards the hammer. You've got a watchman in your arms, plus a massive magic clock that's in pieces in Wing Wei's bag, and one part of it is on Christopher's person. Drink.
Can we not fix the clock and use that as directional?
I think we should probably.
Wing Wei
Have we got any idea?
Wing Wei has made detailed maps.
Do we know where the original entrance was?
You can make your way back to the original entrance, following the maps.
I think we should probably deposit this person back with the comrades.
You are halfway around. You go back, and you're halfway around the tentacle area that Wing Wei assures you no longer has a tentacle in it. When the watchman wakes up again, and I don't need you to roll initiative. She's just going to say, "Oh, for fuck's sake, where are we? Oh, fucking hell, we're not here."
Fucking.
You know, there's a massive.
Where's here for you?
You know, there's a massive tentacle in this pool, right?
It's alright, it's already dead.
He's dead. How did
Yeah, we killed it.
Yeah.
How did it become dead?
Us.
You killed it.
Yep.
She looks at you, the five of you, with a sort of sudden sort of air of she's quite
Bewilderment.
impressed. She's quite impressed. You know, just like, well, I'm
Triesamien
glad I'm with you
idea.
guys then, she says.
Triasmien's just had a brilliant idea. Where's the big ass spider?
No, I'm getting to that. That's why I was asking you to hand Dragon the Watchman, is so that we can use your dagger of returning. Because it's on the ceiling.
Fine. Yeet.
She's
yours now.
You say where's the big ass spider, and the watchman who tells you that her name is.
Oh, now we get it, man.
Yeah, you would have learnt this right at the beginning of the game. You learn that she is Sergeant Tashi, or Tishi. And
Bless you.
yeah, Sergeant Atishu. Sergeant Tishi tells you, yeah, that spider had my corporal for breakfast.
Oh, so that was the poor bastard that was hanging from the ceiling.
What did I have for lunch?
She ignores you, and just says, we should probably be on guard, like a dutiful watchman. And she also says politely, do you mind putting me down?
Why? What weapons you got?
She's like, well, I've got weapons that can help kill a spider.
Yeah, such as?
A sword.
Is it any better than my sword?
It's the one that's obviously hanging from my...
Just because it's hanging off of you, love, don't mean it's better than mine.
She's got a short sword.
Let's fight.
At this point, Chris looks at Dragon.
Definitely chaotic evil.
And says, not a lot. He just looks at Dragon to say, up to you, mate.
She's not that heavy. I mean, it's completely up to you whether you put her down.
She's not heavy.
She's not that heavy. She doesn't seem like she's struggling anymore. But
I've already yeeted her to Dragon.
She's already passed her over to me.
So she's already in the father's list of Dragon.
Okay, she's like, do you mind putting me down? I'd quite like to walk.
Yes.
It's fine, don't worry, I got you.
She's like, she would normally be a bit peeved at this, but at the explanation that you killed this tentacle, she is not going to argue with you. She's not necessarily intimidated as much as she is impressed and just not going to argue.
Okay. It sort of looked like Fiona in Shrek.
A bit, yeah.
Wait, which Fiona?
The
Princess
one
Fiona in Shrek.
When she's a woman and Shrek is carrying.
Yeah, when she's human or when she's the ogre.
Obviously, because there's no point at which Shrek is carrying her when she's an ogre.
Yeah, that's true.
Just sort of resigned to her fate, like, oh.
Well, she's just like, these guys seem to have this. These guys seem to have this in hand, kind of resignation.
Hey, Christopher.
Si, signorina.
Because we've seen the dragon, where's Donkey?
I'm guessing that's where Dragon went, and that's why you couldn't find him.
You move from the tentacle area, and you enter the stomping area with the big foot in the middle. As you enter the area, two feet just magically appear in the air in the middle of the room and fall to the floor. And
wait, what happened to the one granite foot?
It's in the middle of the room, hanging ominously.
Oh, okay, so there's extra feet in the room, okay.
Sorry, I missed that.
It's just another 2 feet arrive. The one that you left behind has been stomped and is dead. But there are 2 severed feet in the room. None of you are in range. You're all in the entrance of the room. None of you are in range of the big foot. And if you want to engage these feet, I'm going to have you roll initiative. If you want to just run the fuck past them, I won't bother making you.
Personally, can we just dash past them?
18 for initiative.
Yeah, I agree with dash and pass.
No. I have a plan.
What's your plan?
I use the spell that turns the undead things and makes the feet run away to basically make the granite foot drop. So then we run. So we don't get squished by that
Yeah, but we can
motherfucker.
just run past it.
Are you quick enough with a woman on your back?
Probably.
He's got Misty Step.
He's also got 35 foot range with his armor of Go Faster Stripes. And he's also.
Fine.
I don't. Are you? You're not encumbered. I don't think you're encumbered.
Yeah, Dre's headset just died.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we'll cut here just briefly.
You guys can hear still me, right?
Yeah.
With real heavy echo.
There's not much I can do with the headset.
Where's your other headset? You little shitty black hair.
Really good point.
You can carry 120 pounds on top of what you're already carrying. A watchman with leather arm, a female watchwoman with leather armor and a sword. Is that 120 pounds? I don't know what pounds are.
Well, I know 7.7 pounds is 3.5 kilos, but that's it.
I think it's about slightly less than a euro.
Yeah, it's
Wrong answer, Charlie. He's on about weight, not currency.
I know he knows that. He's just being a dick.
Yeah, my knowledge of pounds to kilos is 7.7 pounds is 3.5 kilos.
Triesamien can carry her and run and make actions and dash and still move at the same speed, but Dragon can't.
But he can only use Misty Step.
He can, but that only moves him 30 feet.
Yeah, but
The room is 60 foot across. The room is 60.
He can move and then use Misty Step.
Can
Can't
you guys
move,
hear Dre?
then dash, and then use Misty Step. Basically, if he's carrying this woman, he is encumbered.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying he can move and dash. I'm saying he can move and then use Misty Step,
But his movement will be at half speed because he will be encumbered.
which is 15. Oh, sorry, 17.5.
17 feet, which would leave him in the room.
30,
And one of the targets
plus
is
30
a big.
for Misty Step.
Yeah.
Plus 30 for Misty Step.
Yeah, and it's a 60-foot room.
How big is the foot?
Big enough to squash him.
It's a Misty Step. Just
Fine, fuck it. Do what you want. Drake, if you carry the woman will be encumbered and can only move at half speed. If you pass her to Triesamien can carry her without becoming encumbered. It's only because you have two axes.
Fuck it, I'll take her back.
You have two axes in your pack which are very heavy.
he can move 47.5 feet, which should put him out of range of the feet.
Won't. It's 60
It
foot
won't.
across the room from one side to the
You
other
can do it.
is 60 foot. Now, a small amount of mathematics will tell you that 47.5 feet is not as much as 60 foot.
Yes, but on the feet in the middle of the room.
The big foot in the center of the room can move
Yeah.
to, as
Hasn't
you
said how
learned
much at
before,
the centre.
can move to anywhere and stamp on it.
Sorry.
Yeah, I passed the warden over back to Kayla.
Yeah, the feet
Oh, I
can
can
only
move
move 20 foot a turn. Okay, you pass it back to Kayla, and you're making a run for it, yeah?
Yep,
Great.
with a dash.
In that case, I don't have to have you all fucking roll initiative for a bloody foot. Brilliant. Okay, you enter the area that had the carry-on crawler. The bones still line the area, but you've searched all of those, and you can make your way past the body of the carry-on crawler through the difficult terrain, but there's no chance of any stalactites landing on your head this time, which is great. You go past the body of Gorkoth the goblin, who died for no reason.
No, we don't.
There was a reason.
Don't you? Okay.
No. Triesamien, that returning knife that you have,
Yeah. What about it?
can you use it to get the body down from the top?
The body down from the top. Was he on the top?
Yeah, he was in the spider's web.
Hanging from the ceiling.
We're
No,
not in
no,
the spider
you're
den
not in the
yet. We're where the
spider's lair
goblin
yet.
was,
Oh,
where you
sorry.
were
You're where you
hiding
killed
behind the rock. And
Where you killed the goblin, which isn't in the
Sorry.
where I
spider's.
got the business
Alright.
card from.
Right,
Okay,
too
cool.
many voices.
So you're going to move past the goblin and into the area where you did see the spider before. Now, Charlie did tell the spider to fuck off.
It did.
Your light extends 20 foot in bright light, and then another 20 foot in dim light. You can see no spider.
Thank God for that.
Right. There was something in the webs above.
There was the thing that Wingway was very interested in, and he reminds you about this. The body that looked like a humanoid that is hanging from the rafters, and
Right,
may
can we-
very well be the companion of the Watchman.
In that case, I equip my magic dagger and throw it and knock the body down.
Okay, I'm going to need you to make a attack roll, which is d20 plus your
Dex,
return
I reckon.
dagger, which is plus 6.
Right.
Yeah. 12
12
plus
6.
6.
18. Yeah, okay. Your magic dagger goes straight through this thing. How far away do you want to be when you throw this?
As close as possible.
20 feet. Okay, you're within 20 feet of it. You throw it. It cuts the body down. Do you want to unwrap it? Do you want to cut through the web?
I'm leaving that to Christopher.
Do you want to
That's
use an
his choice.
action?
He wants the body.
But you're using an action to get your dagger back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, your dagger returns to you.
Yeah, Christopher doesn't do looting of bodies. That's more of a Dragon sort of thing.
You're not going to be able to loot it until you cut it out of the web.
Are you alright with that, Dragon?
Yeah, I'm all good.
I'm not going to make you make an attack roll for that. Okay, you cut it open. Inside you see the body of a watchman. Looked partially dissolved, but not so much so that you couldn't carry it. It's very, he's very light in comparison to the person you were carrying before, so you can carry him without being encumbered if you wish.
Yeah. Look, can I search him?
You can search him if you want.
Yeah. I do
When you
that.
search him, you find that one of his fingers is missing.
Could we check his butthole?
You think it's up his bum, his finger.
You can check that one.
I'm just asking if we checked it. I'm not saying that I'm going to.
Dragon, did you check his butthole?
No.
No, apparently
Nah.
not, Christopher. And since you've given all
Well,
all
then
respons-
we can only assume that it's up there.
Okay, and not
Wingway, your
not
job.
not the finger that you found right at the beginning of the episode.
Oh, yeah.
Wingway, it's your job.
There's a
No,
there's a name.
it's the wrong way round. It doesn't fit.
The watchman on your shoulder, Triesamien, tells you that this is the body of Burton Boot, who is her corporal,
One.
corporal, and
How do we know whether he's alive or dead? Have we cut him open yet?
He's partly dissolved.
he's
I'm
partially
assuming.
dissolved.
Okay, fair.
If we cut him open, then we'll be sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
I'm not
is that
saying
all I
we'd do
found
it.
in
I'm
search?
just saying we'd be sure.
So there was nothing else on him apart from the missing finger.
Are you doing anything?
I was
Um,
searching, wasn't I?
Well, did you cut him open first?
Yeah, I've cut it open,
Okay.
and then I'm searching him. And I found
You
out he had a
searched him.
missing finger.
Well, he's got a short sword, just like
you cut him
the.
open and found out he had a missing finger.
He's got a short. Yeah, you found that you found he had a short sword. He was a City Watch guard. You're told
Nah.
by your watch companion that this is Burton Boot, and he's got a missing finger. And you remember that the inside. One of you remembers, I expect, that the ring that you found was inscribed Yarda Boot.
Yeah, I remember.
It seems this
Anyway,
ring.
I pick him up and put him on my shoulder to carry him.
Okay, a large
Give
spider
him to-
falls
give
on
him to Davina.
Christopher's head and bites him.
Give him to Davina.
Yeah, all right. Lob him to Davina.
No, Davina can't
Yep.
carry. Oh yeah, Davina can carry that.
Yeah.
Let me just check. Yeah, Davina can
You
easily
said-
carry that.
Yep.
Okay, Davina's carrying the body. A large spider lands on your head, Charlie, and bites you.
Oh.
You are surprised, and so the
Oh,
spider
Magic
gets.
proof.
The giant spider gets advantage.
Isn't this the
it
spider I've
poisonous?
already persuaded? Isn't this the spider I've already persuaded not to attack us?
No, you told him just let us through, and he ran away because he was bloodied, and sent you images of
since
yourself
recuperated.
hanging from a cocoon.
Okay.
Trust me, I know. I
Cool.
watched the video 4 times.
Yeah. No, I believe you. I believe you.
Doesn't get. What does he get on his actions? He gets a +5 to bite. Yeah, he got a
He's
24.
gonna hit.
He got a 24. That was. Let's just see if he gets a 20. No. So he does.
Do either Triesamien or Dragon have reactions that could possibly help me in this situation?
None of them
have
are close
healing.
enough to you. Triesamien would have an action because she would be holding a shield, a reaction. She'd be holding a shield, and that would impose disadvantage on the spider. But
And
Yes.
therefore just make it. But as it rolled, yeah,
she's not
it's,
holding.
it's
the
going to
shield,
hit me.
and
It's
she's
going
not
to hit me anyway,
She's not within 5 feet of you, so it does.
and it would have hit me anyway.
So you take 6 piercing damage from the bite,
All right.
and you must make a DC Constitution saving throw.
Con saving throw.
That's it.
Can't it be a dex saving throw?
Nope,
I'd
it's
be
a
much
con saving
happier with
throw. It's a con saving throw.
it. 8.
You're 8. I'm sorry, that in that case you take 2d8 to 5. You take 5 poison damage.
Thank God I'm no longer prone to that. Right.
Well, has the poison damage thing ran out then?
Yeah, when we had our long rest, all stuff.
Yeah, vulnerabilities.
You are paralyzed.
I am paralysed.
Oh.
You are paralyzed. Everyone make everyone do me a
17. Yeah.
Should I bother, Matt?
you might as well. You have you
Just in case.
Nice. Lucky 13.
Dragon. You got what?
17.
17 plus. Was that it?
Oh,
Plus
the
1.
initiative, isn't it?
Plus 1, which is 8. Okay. Triesamien?
11.
Lucky 13.
Is that including your modifier, which is plus 2?
No.
Okay, that's 15.
11.
Haha, Davina got like a 21.
Okay, well, I guess she's carrying your ass out of there. Or dragging your
Yeah, you
ass
fucking
out.
better be.
Davina, who has already got somebody over her shoulder, but is not over encumbered and can still move and has a free hand.
Drag Christopher.
Does she not remember how I healed her before?
Guess not.
Well, Davina,
Yeah.
don't worry, mate. Davina's coming to save you.
No, I was just wondering. Because I'm on literally 1 health and I'm paralysed.
Oh shit.
How are you on 1 health? How much health does your character have as a whole? You had a long rest. Oh, but you got hit
Yeah,
by
no,
a
I got
hammer.
hit by. Yeah. So I was getting everyone else out.
Okay, in that case, Davina, seeing that you're completely fucked, casts Spare the Dying. She walks up to you. No, you can only do that on a creature that has 0.
Yeah, you can't do that. That would just put me back to 1, I think.
Well, it would mean that you can't die. Basically. You can never drop below 1 after Spare the Dying is cast.
Oh,
until the
yeah.
spell ends.
Yeah,
But she's going to cast instead Prayer of
Possibly
Healing.
healing. Yep.
She's just going to cast Prayer of Healing at you. You gain 18 hit points.
Wait.
Cut.
Alright, okay.
Okay.
So am I still paralysed in the first?
Yep. Yep. You gained hit points, but you didn't lose any of the conditions caused by the poison, which was paralysis.
Still paralysed. Cool.
Yeah, you're paralysed. In fact, hang on. Yeah, we cut back in just now. It's okay. Christopher, you are still paralysed,
Cool.
but you have gained 18 hit points.
Yep.
Dragon, there's a great big spider. I don't think you're carrying anybody, and you are within 30 feet of this spider.
Is the spider still on Christopher's head? Or...
Oh, it knocked him prone to the floor when it landed on.
Yeah.
And it's on top of Christopher at the moment.
Kill it. Kill it with fire. Wingway, fireball.
I don't have fire, but I've got a big shot.
Maybe
You do have a
not
long sword of
fireball.
+1, and you've got back your action surge from before as well.
Oh, yeah.
You can smack it like 4 times.
Or at least you
Yeah,
can make.
I run up
Unfortunately,
and do like
being
first
close
swing
to.
of like a gold swing.
Hang on, wait, Matt.
I was
Sorry.
just going to say, unfortunately, even though you're in range of Christopher, he's paralysed, so that doesn't mean so you don't have advantage.
Can you make?
No, but he does still have 2 actions per turn.
Yeah,
And he has an action.
2 attacks per turn plus action surge.
So, 4.
Might not have to use them all. I mean, we've seen Dragon
Why not?
roll
Yeah.
high.
We've seen Dragon's back a bit before.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay, Dragon, you're gonna move into 5-foot range of the speeder, and tell me what you're gonna do.
Swing it Happy Gilmore style.
Okay. Running up to hit the
Yeah. Like
Okay.
Happy Gilmore.
I
Like
like
a hockey
that.
puck, yeah.
I'm going to give you inspiration for that, Dragon. That's a great that is exactly what Dragon would do, isn't it? He'd run up, swinging his sword upwards. Brilliant. Okay, you're aiming to decapitate this spider, or I'm not sure how many they have. No, they only have 2 body parts.
Yeah, so I'll aim for the middle bit.
Right, so you're going to cut it in half. Right, okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, aim for the bit between the thorax and the abdomen.
Yeah, the abdomen. Yeah,
Yeah.
that bit.
Yeah, the narrow bit. Okay, cool.
Do you realise some spiders can actually still survive that?
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Roll
That's
a
alright, he's got a couple more hits afterwards.
roll
Yeah.
a d20 plus the damage that your longsword the extra points for your longsword. Tell me what that is.
That's
that-
6, 7.
6. It's +6 plus 1, so you did well. Yeah, it is 6, but it's 6 plus
Yeah.
1 because you have a longsword of +1.
Yeah, so I'll throw. Oh.
Oh.
Bad news, Charlie.
Noise.
2
You got a 2.
plus 7,
9.
9.
Would
Well-
you like me to just throw my magic dagger into its face?
Well, you're
Yeah,
gonna have to
and
wait
your
for your turn, Triesamien.
Yeah, so I rolled a 9.
Okay, you rolled a 9 plus. Oh no, you rolled a 2
No,
plus
I rolled
7,
a
which
2
is a 9.
plus.
Yeah, sorry, that doesn't hit.
Don't forget you've got inspiration.
Well, I've got a second
No, yeah,
attack.
he's got
as
inspiration for this move. He can't use it on this.
Oh,
He
okay.
can use it on the next turn. Roll
well. But
a
I've
D-
got a second. I've
you've
got a second attack. That's a bit better. 17.
17, that
Plus
hits.
7.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll me some damage?
Yeah. That one.
D8
Eight.
plus what?
Yeah.
D8
the
plus.
8 one.
I think
That one.
4.
4.
Plus 4, I think.
No. Plus 6.
No. Plus 6.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Plus 6 for Dragon because he's got the dueling thing.
Oh, of course.
You cut this spider in half.
Yay! Again.
It was damaged from
Yeah.
before. It regained a couple of hit points, but it didn't have time to
Dead.
regain everything. And yeah, you cut this spider in half. And
I tend to do that a lot.
you're now out of initiative, but you now have a paralysed Christopher lying on the floor in front of you.
Christopher's looking up, and all you can see is like this ventriloquist dolly going, "Alright, girl."
Bring it back, bro.
I think you are actually paralysed this time, so it's not like when you were in the last time you were paralysed, where you could move your
it's not-
eyes. You can't move your
it's-
eyes
it's-
this time either.
It's not moving, it's just that.
Did you keep your you kept your mage hand running this whole time? It's vocal, so you can't cast it, you can't command it to come with you, even if you had it cast.
No, I can't. This is purely for table talk. It's just him saying thank you from the floor whilst being unable to move. And
Yes.
ventriloquist style going,
Okay, we're out of initiative. Christopher, your paralysis persists,
It does.
but you don't lose any more hit points from the poison. What do you guys want to do? You're currently carrying I think Davina is carrying Corporal Boot.
Yeah. Kayla is carrying the other warden.
How much do you weigh, Christopher?
I think I'm pretty
Kilo?
light, to be honest, because I haven't got any.
Well, Dragon can
equipment.
carry 120 pounds at the moment without going over his encumbrance.
While you figure that, I'm going toilet.
But
Quick cut.
You're encumbered if you pick up Charlie.
Anybody in the group could not.
You'll be able to move.
Not even
but,
Davina
half
could.
speed.
Oh, I think Davina says to you. Let me just make sure. Because she's.
Unless you want to swap my character, the chick that I'm carrying, you carry her. And
Okay. Yeah. If you Davina could carry you. Charlie, repeat how much you weigh.
total weight. Oh no, that's total weight. Yeah, 180.
Total weight 180. Davina could carry you without being encumbered. Dragon.
Yeah,
could
but she's
carry,
already carrying.
But Dragon could carry Corporal Boot without being encumbered as well, because Corporal Boot doesn't weigh that much.
So can we just all swap bodies?
That makes good.
Carrying.
I think that makes good sense.
Great, I'm left with
Dragon,
mining
you're
bit.
carrying Corporal Boot. Triesamien is carrying a woman who can walk anyway. And
Yeah, but none of us trust her not to run away, so...
Davina, well, you don't because you're a lunatic and you're chaotic evil, and you don't trust watchmen. Lawful good would probably trust a watchman not to run away, but chaotic evil, I'm lunatic. I'm gonna say yeah. You're like, you know, you're fucking going nowhere. Davina is now carrying Christopher. Dragon is carrying Corporal Boot, and Triesamien is continuing to carry Corporal Sergeant Tishi. You make your way back through the area with the traps, remembering not to step on any of them. The one that was dispelled is still dispelled. You come to the door where the trials, where the pools were, but it is locked again. But you gave the key to Wingway, and Wingway unlocks the door, opens it, and you walk through.
Yay!
You pass the 4 pools, remembering the beginning of your journey when Christopher tried to hurl Dre into it.
Yeah, and he ended up fucking yeeting me into it.
Dre briefly considers throwing you back into it, and then thinks, no, I'm not that evil. And you head out.
Wasn't one of the pools healing?
No.
No.
They all gave you a boon or a bane depending on what dice roll you made.
No. They all gave me a boon. Sorry, they all gave me a bane, and everyone else a boon.
Yeah. Depending on what dice you rolled. Christopher rolled that dice.
Did not like those.
Is there any way one of these pools will heal his paralysis?
Not from what you remember. You remember that it gave Christopher, resistance.
A very nasty itch.
Resistance to poison. Vulnerability to poison and to acid, but it wouldn't cure poison.
Ow. Worth a try. It was worth a try.
And you make your way out the bottom left of the room, and you come to the pile of debris where you slew the rats, and you see the bodies of the rats are still there, although they seem to have been gnawed on by other rats or something since you last left them. One of them is completely destroyed upon the floor after Kayla's Triasamien's lunatic attempt to skin one. Kayla lovingly, Triesamien lovingly looks at the body and remembers the glory of the blood she
The fun time.
Good old days.
Period.
And you reach the rope. Now, you've got probably the watch person, Sergeant Tashi can probably climb the rope on her own. But Boot certainly can't, and neither can Christopher.
Can't we just tie both of them to the rope and then hoist the rope up?
I was going to say that you could carry them up, but you would have to make dexterity saving throws. Or you could do as you suggest.
I don't mind carrying the chick up, because it's not fair to tie her to her dead lover. That's just cruel.
Okay, lunacy check allows you to think that she's that she's in love with Corporal Boot.
15.
Not that anything has indicated that.
15.
15 plus 7.
Yeah.
You're imbued with a strength beyond, and you gain natural
Comprehension.
advantage in climbing ropes whilst holding bodies, which cancels out the disadvantage that you would have had before. Roll me a straight dexterity. You can make this a dexterity check, or you can make this an athletics or acrobatics check. I think no, not acrobatics, athletics. So this is a
Acrobatics +1, athletics 3.
so 20 plus.
What was the other one?
No, you can. This is just an athletics check or dexterity, both of which are +1. To climb this
No,
rope.
my athletics is +3.
Your athletics is +3.
So yeah, athletics it is then.
Go for it.
17
+3.
+3.
20.
Very good. Okay, so you climb this rope with the speed of a lunatic, and you get to the top,
What?
still holding
What?
the watchman over your shoulder.
I almost dropped her at one point.
Now,
She
guys?
wriggled too much.
Are you go? No, you with a 20, you don't. She doesn't even have a chance to move.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You climb like virtually with one hand, like just going up this rope.
Like Tarzan, holding the vines with his buttocks.
Exactly. There you
While
go.
he's holding Jay.
Now Dragon, I believe you're holding Corporal Boot. Would you make an athletics check at disadvantage, please? Unless you want to take your plan, which was before, to tie them on and then haul them up. The dead bodies, I think it makes more sense to do that, but I wouldn't have allowed it with a living person.
Yeah. Well, Charlie's kind of living. He's not dead yet. He's just paralyzed.
He's just paralyzed.
How much is this distance?
It is about 60 feet.
Damn.
What, up?
Yeah,
Yeah, up.
I'm climbing out of the chasm.
So half your movement speed, which is 15, because you're climbing.
Yeah.
Unless you tie
Yeah,
him
but
up
you're not in
and,
initiative.
like, hoist him up.
No, half your movement speed, anyway.
Well,
Okay.
I rolled, 12 plus 2 dexterity. So that's 14.
Athletics.
Yeah, that's good.
But I didn't check athletics. Give me a sec. Oh, plus 6, even better.
Perfect. Yeah, well, you
So 18.
I wish I was.
it's not 60 feet. It doesn't say how far it is, so I'm not going to impose any kind of. I know what damage you get on a failed check, but okay. So Davina is going to look at Charlie. Wingway is standing there with his light, so she's still got light down there.
Sorry, who?
Davina, who is carrying you.
Oh, no.
Oh, Christopher.
Yep.
Just tell me. It makes the game go so much faster. You made a mistake, Jake. You know. If
We
stand-
do,
if
you never listen.
No, Charlie just goes, who? And sits there in silence. And I'm like, they're going, what?
You.
Look, the more you say you got it wrong, the more I'll drink. The faster I'll drink, the drunker I'll get. It
And the more
helps-
mistakes you
Right.
make.
One of us
it
will
helps you. It helps you to help me.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
we're only helping you get drunk.
Exactly. The drunker I get, the more likely I am to forget like various things
Oh,
about the
technically
environment that might
enabling him
kill
by
you.
doing that. Aren't we technically enabling him by
Help
doing
me to
that?
help you.
So currently, Triesamien and Dragon have made it to the top of the rope. At the bottom of the rope is Wingway, who is holding a staff with light at the end, Davina, and Christopher. Davina's just like, I don't want to drop him. He didn't have much health when I helped him out before, and if I drop him, he might land on his head. So she just ties a bit of rope to your foot. Right, climbs up the rope, and when she gets to the top, she uses her strength of 18 plus 4, which I'm not even going to roll for, to pull you all the way up. Wingway is left at the bottom, waiting for the rope to be handed down to him. You're pulled up to
Hopefully
the
not
top.
swinging you about and smacking your head off the walls.
Oh no, that's how I entirely hope that's happened.
No.
Well, you're paralysed, so you won't feel it.
Davina got an 18. Is that a 16? It's an 18. Davina got an 18. No, she didn't bash your head against anything. She brought you right up to the top and laid you down flat, and then she undid the rope from your foot and threw it down for Wingway, who happily scampers up the rope, making a 15 plus whatever his thing is, which is above the DC that you need to do it. And you emerge, all of you, from the shrine of destruction that you've been in for all this time. Okay, Sergeant Tashi looks and she sees her equal, who is Sergeant, what was her name? Merkin something? Sergeant Merkin,
I don't think we asked her name.
Merkin Truff.
At any point.
No,
He's
you
on
did.
about the guy that originally sent us down there.
There's a woman.
Yeah,
Sergeant Merkin Truff, Tishi sees Sergeant Merkintruff before Sergeant Merkintruff sees you, and she thinks about sort of kicking to be let
Screams
down,
for help.
but it's just sort of like, no, she doesn't want to be seen to have been carried out of the hole, you see. So she makes a persuasion check on you to let her down. So she's just like, I don't want my. I don't want
Am I
my.
still paralysed?
Hang on a second.
Am
Yeah,
I still
you are
paralysed?
paralysed as fuck, Charlie, and you have no ability to metagame whilst paralysed.
Cool. No,
I'm rolling
I'm just asking. That's all.
Okay,
Because my internet cut out for a second.
Do you
I'm
want?
a roll to see if
She's
my
asking
persuasion
you
higher than
to.
hers.
She's asking you to let her down. You don't want to do that. Is that what you're saying? No.
No.
Okay.
I don't want to let go of her.
She's going to roll a persuasion check against your lunacy.
This never works well.
What did you get? 20 plus 7? What's your d20?
Fuck, 5.
5 plus 7. Oh my god, this is the first time. She rolled an 18 plus 2, which is a 20, which is above what you rolled, so I'm afraid she does actually persuade you to let her get to the ground before Sergeant Merkin sees her being manhandled by you.
Runs, I slit her throat.
What?
If she runs, I'm gonna If she runs, I'm gonna slit her throat.
She calls to Sergeant at this. I'm going to assume that Wingway is still on his way up the rope at this point.
And also, it's a persuasion check, so I'm pretty sure that she's managed to persuade you, Triesamien.
Yeah,
Perhaps a good idea.
She rolled a 20.
And then she'll bring back her mates, and we'll all be friends. She rolled against your lunacy, so for once.
Yeah.
Okay,
Literally the first time.
she calls to Captain Truff, and Captain Truff is waiting for you there alone. She says, You've been gone for like a day.
Yeah, it takes all.
Captain Tishi says, "How long have I been gone for?" And Truff says, "About 3 days." It's like, wow, I can't remember. There's so much I can't remember. But these guys rescued me. This one in particular, she points to you, Triesamien.
Mm-hmm.
This one seems to be paralyzed. But he was also he was also instrumental in my rescue.
So it's Triesamien.
No,
you.
She's pointing at you, Christopher. He's just laying traps for me now.
No, I misheard.
That's right.
I've missed all of that.
No.
That's
we
all right,
were just talking. We were just chatting about lunacy and how it was an interesting ability to add to a character. Okay. Merkin Truff is very impressed with your group. She says, "Do you have the maps?"
What maps?
Map.
She reads the document. It says here where you signed that you would map the entire.
Oh, Wingway.
Oh yeah, Wingway.
Yeah.
Wingway produces a load of maps that he's made of the dungeons.
Yeah, don't like that was done so long ago, mate. We forgot about it.
She said, "And did you kill any all dangerous creatures?" Wingway says yes, but there's a fucking altar down there, and do not touch it because it's fucking dangerous.
Because it will happen.
I mean,
I've marked it on the map. I've marked it on the map with a lot of script.
Creatures.
Wingway on the map has written just so much stuff about the altar.
Mm-hmm.
It glows green.
Oh, Christopher adds that it glows green. Very useful. But no, he doesn't because he's paralyzed.
Oh, I'm still paralyzed. Sorry, I missed that.
Well, you did say it glowed green when you woke him up.
Someone would have unparalyzed me. There's so many fucking healers around me. I was hoping
none of them have a spell of remove curse or remove poison.
Wingway could have made a note of that when you woke up by the altar when you said that it was glowing green.
He did. Wingway was very perceptive of everything that went on around the altar. He was very uncomfortable about being near it.
See, I don't know why you guys saw green.
Truff says,
Matt, I need to ask this because you are characters beyond my control. Wingway and Davina don't have lesser restoration.
I do. I think.
You don't.
Let me check.
Davina does not have lesser restoration, I know that, and Wingway doesn't because it's not a spell that wizards can have. It might be, but he doesn't have it.
I swear I saw a spell.
Might need to see a specialist, maybe back at Inc headquarters.
One minute, my phone's being weird. It's not letting me load up DD.
I can tell you, Triesamien, no, you don't have it.
I'm pretty sure I saw lesser restoration on my spells.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Come on. Spell. Cantrip, light.
No, you got protection from good and evil.
Disease.
Oh, you do have lesser restoration, and that's prepared. Yep.
I do, and that is second level. I've got the both lines. But one is Celestial Legacy.
Can you describe lesser restoration for me, please, Triesamien? Triesamien has dropped out.
No.
Triesamien, we can't hear you. You've dropped out. Okay, we don't have Davina. But I can tell you that. Yep, it would definitely cure you.
Give me
Yeah,
a
I know.
sec, boys. Hold on.
It's all right, Triesamien. I've looked it up. Yep, you can cast it and cure him if you wish.
So have I.
Again,
I think
if you wish.
freaked out.
Triesamien, you've completely dropped out, love.
Yeah, she's sorting her phone out.
Okay, we're going to cut somewhere just before this. Okay, Triesamien, you have the spell of Lesser Restoration, which you can cast
Yeah,
at 2nd level to...
One of them's Celestial Legacy, the other one's Paladin, but they're both blinded.
No,
So
it means
I
that
don't know.
you can still cast it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Your Lesser Restoration can... Oh, I see what you mean. No, you've got the spell of Lesser Restoration always prepared. This is separate from your abilities as a paladin. You can just cast a 2nd level spell of Lesser Restoration and cure Charlie's paralysis. It would cure blindness. Christopher. It would cure blindness, deafness, paralysis, or poisonedness.
So, which one? The Celestial Legacy one or the Paladin one?
You're not doing an action. You're casting a spell.
Yeah. One sec. Let me
Spells?
screenshot and send it to you.
Outside of combat, it's up to the DM, but I'd probably guess that would take up a spell slot.
No, it's always prepared. Yes, it would take up a spell slot.
Give me a sec, boys.
But the level of which is entirely up to the DM.
It's a 2nd level spell, mate.
Give me a sec.
No, as in if she has that as abilities.
Why?
No, her
So he
ability
can
is
see
only
what I mean.
to cure blindness.
He's already got it on paper.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's already printed them off.
Well, it says 2 different things here. Why I'm confused.
Kayla's sending you a message on Facebook.
I sent it to the group.
Okay, group chat. Yeah, it's just gone through for me.
Oh, you can cast Lesser Restoration at 5th level. Once
you can
rest.
use it. You can use it, and it won't use up a spell slot.
Yeah, so you can cast it. Yeah, that's fine. You can cast that just as an action, but you can do that only once per long rest.
Okay.
Okay, Christopher, you can move again.
Yay! Cheers for the lift. Thanks, Davina.
Sergeant Tashid shakes your hand and says you took damage in the fight to rescue me. I appreciate that.
You're gonna keep it in your heart.
She wants to start telling Truff all about the tentacle, but Truff is still trying to make sure that the contract is all in order. And she says, "And what goods did you find down there?"
Nothing. We didn't find nothing.
Triesamien.
He's still behind the back, nothing.
Triesamien.
Fine.
No, I mean,
we didn't find anything.
Triesamien says nothing, I'd like you to roll a deception check, Triesamien.
I'd like to roll an intimidation check against Triesamien.
Well, on Triesamien.
Yeah, so that she's honest.
I think
She does roll a 7,
you
so
can-
there's a mock.
+3 and I rolled a 7, so that's 10 in total.
I think a 10 is an easy deception check. It's not like they were really expecting you to come out with a lot of shit.
Besides, I'm chaotic evil.
A 10 is a good one. I'm going to give you inspiration for that, Triesamien, because it was acting in a way that was congruous with your character, but that put you in danger.
I like it.
I give Wingway a
Truff
stern
says
look.
if
Don't say
everything's
anything.
in order, in that case, all that is required is a signature. Since Davina was the one that signed it before, she hands it to Davina. Davina writes the thing, writes the magic bastards correctly, and then just goes.
What was that symbol again?
And starts trying to draw a Batman symbol, but has forgotten over the last day exactly how it sort of goes, and it starts to look more and more like a sort of dragon every time it's sort of drawn with the wings.
I was hoping it would turn into Spider-Man by accident.
Right. No, it starts to look more and more like a dragon with its wings extended every time it's drawn.
Excellent.
Okay, great. Truff is really pleased. She says, "That's great. Now I can get in contact with the surveyors who come in to clear the dungeon and to
Can we
clear the
just before you do that? Can we just say the parts that we used?
I'm not sure what you're saying.
Well, we're contractors, so obviously there were some parts that we used, so we need to put them down.
She looks at the script and says, all expenses are covered by the payment to Acquisitions Incorporated. You'll have to reclaim them from Acquisitions Incorporated, I'm afraid.
Oh no, it's for them. It's not for us. We just need to say what parts we used.
Okay.
So that otherwise it's not tax deductible. So there was a dagger that was used. It got thrown, so they need to claim for that. That's tax deductible. I think there were multiple daggers that we used.
Her eyes glaze over, and you get the impression that you're going to have to write this down.
Okay, so Triesamien, how many times did you throw daggers?
2 or 3 times.
I think it was 3. I definitely remember 3.
Wingway remembers everything, writes it all down really quickly, and hands it to the woman.
Yep, so that's tax deductible.
She says, "Okay, but you'll probably have to submit a copy of this to Acquisitions Incorporated because we pay
we will.
And they pay you."
No, it's not for that. It's not even for them. It's just so they can not pay the tax on it because it's a usable product during an active job.
They say to you, "There's no tax on any weapon. I don't pay tax on any weapon that I didn't use."
It's not a weapon; it's a tool.
It's like using a cab.
I think weapon comes
driving
under
your
the
own cab
subcategory
and
of tool.
You get the money back for it.
Your Orwellian language notwithstanding, a cannon is a machine tool. Your Orwellian language notwithstanding, it's a machine. It's a tool.
Well,
I've been sitting cross-legged for so fucking long.
I don't want to pay tax unnecessarily. That's what it comes down to, and especially not for my employer.
Yeah, fuck window tax.
Yeah.
Bedroom
Okay,
tax.
you work out all
Fuck
the
money
paperwork.
back, guarantee.
While you're arguing with this person
For no reason.
for no reason, the number of NPC villains that are starting to surround you has increased by a factor of 5. And they're very these people are Wingway notices them first and draws your attention to them. They have they're clearly working for the Xanthar Guild. And they want to steal whatever that you've found whilst you were down in the chamber. I will give Triesamien an opportunity to roll a lunacy enhanced intimidation check when she sees these 17 bandits approaching.
I'm fucked.
What do
What
you
do you
get?
roll?
3.
3 plus 7 is 10. You don't get advantage on the intimidation check that you're about to roll.
Can I do an intimidation thing?
You can
Mine-
after. You
Oh,
can,
yeah.
and it will be possibly at advantage given whatever Triesamien rolls.
Eight.
You got an
Plus.
8 plus what?
It was intimidation, right?
Intimidation.
Plus 3.
11. That's enough to give Dragon advantage on the intimidation check that he'll make.
Yay!
Cool, I'll roll for it. No, 8 plus. Give me a sec. On phone. What? So I've got 10.
You got 10 in total?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not enough.
No.
A group of
That's
bandits
fine, 13.
Sorry,
surrounds
what was
you.
the roll for? Sorry, hang on. What was the roll for?
It was to intimidate the group of bandits that has been slowly surrounding you and has emerged from the shadows that Wingway saw and made Triesamien aware of, who have decided that if you've managed to come out of this thing first, then you must be bloodied, and they'll probably have an advantage on you if you're blooded. Now, your intimidation checks would have showed them that you weren't, but they didn't work. So these guys still want to try and steal everything that you have.
Can I try and roll a persuasion check
On who?
on the people surrounding us?
There is obviously a leader.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah?
What do you want to say to her?
It's alright. Yeah, right. Where are you guys going? Can we join you? 25.
She says, I know you got 25. Well, can I join you? She says, yeah, you want to join the Xanthar Guild? That's great.
Sweet.
What about these guys?
They're with me.
Well, you all want to join the Xanthar Guild.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, but then we
Where
won't
are
be
you
the
going?
magic bastards.
Well, basically, we've had a fucking bitch of a fucking day. We want to go for a drink. Do you want to go for a drink?
Fuck it, yeah, let's go for a drink.
She's like, we can go for a drink, but only after you hand over everything that you found in that.
Sure.
We didn't find anything, mate.
Alright.
So this person seems to like you at the moment, even though she's very intent on robbing you.
Alright, cool.
She does like
So,
you.
cool. So I'm going to say, like, look, we had to fucking hand everything we had over to the fucking guards. Do you want to go and find the guards? And we're going to beat the shit out of them.
And you want to make a swift exit whilst they're beating up the guards?
No, I want to roll a deception check.
Deception check. Okay.
Yeah.
She wouldn't
See if she
believe you.
believes-
You've already done a good persuasion check of 25. You don't
Yeah.
need to.
Alright.
You have
Right.
you have signed to the guards that you've handed over everything. I mean, I'm not going to make that a deception check.
Yeah, if they happen to find shit, then
You say
that's
the
on the guards.
you can just say we handed everything over to the guards.
Yeah. So should we go fuck up the guards?
You want to attack the city watch?
That's what I'm saying to them.
Okay. She's like, if they've got all the shit, then yeah, they're who we're going for. You
Yeah,
notice
they've got a
that
load of gold.
you notice that the two other guards that were there previously are conspicuously missing.
Perfect.
So all there are is Truff,
Right.
who is
cool.
holding the piece of paper that says that you get paid, and And Tashi.
Can I grab that bit of paper to say that we're going to get paid?
Sleight of hand.
Good man.
And that sleight of
Good
hand
man.
is
I think you got
+5.
+5.
+5. I'm almost hit my phone then. Oh, 20.
25.
25.
25. You lift this piece of paper with no difficulty at all. And as the thugs begin to surround the two watchman sergeants who suddenly become aware of them and draw their swords, you have an opportunity to saunter away without catching anybody's attention, if you wish.
Correct.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here and
We
go for a
could.
drink.
To the pub.
Yeah. You know what?
If you were
Chris,
to saunter
Chris-
behind the
Chris-
bandits and then
Christopher-
attack them, you would have had
I
a
was going to
surprise.
say, Christopher turns to you and says, "Yes, that's a brilliant idea," and then stabs the nearest bandit with advantage.
With your rapier.
Yep.
Okay, you
There's no way I'm
automatically
letting this get played.
you automatically get top of the initiative order. What's the damage that you do?
So it's 12 to hit.
That will hit a bandit with ordinary leather armor. Yes.
Excellent.
You
8
have
piercing
it.
damage.
You have it's a surprise attack, so you have advantage.
Yes, I got that, but I rolled low. I got an 8 and a 12 overall.
Okay. So it equals 12. 12, but
And I think I got 2 and then like a 6.
that's your attack roll, isn't it?
That's my attack roll. My damage roll was 8.
Reyna
Okay.
wants to attack
So
them
you
too.
got an 8. That does not kill them.
Nope.
No, I got
For
hope
my
it just badly.
secondary action, sorry, for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
First level, because that's all I can do.
You got a 0 for your initiative. Dragon,
So
Triesamien, please roll initiative.
5 health I've given myself, alright?
I can't read that from here.
Wingway gets.
Well,
Wingway got
I got
22.
12.
Wingway got 22
I got
and he's
6.
got 2 fireballs.
It's going to go bad.
So
Can I just step out the way first?
Davina rolled a 3.
You're
You're all out.
towards the
You're
top.
all out of the way. You've all walked past them to
It's
the
not
back,
worth it.
and you've attacked them from behind, which is why you get a surprise attack, which means none of them get to act in the first round of initiative. So Wingway got 22. Davina got a 3.
12.
Triesamien got a 12. Dragon?
6.
Come on, guys. It wasn't a bad tactic.
12.
Yeah, I kind of knew what you were going to do.
The 2 guards got. Guard 1 got.
Technically, shouldn't Krista have got initiative on that as well? Because technically he did something in character that also put him in danger.
Yeah, that's a good point, Matt.
I don't know.
Wouldn't Charlie?
It didn't put him in danger. It put him in. Does it?
Technically,
No,
it put all
he
of
was
them in
already
danger.
in
initiated the
danger.
fight.
It put
Yeah.
him in less danger.
No, yeah.
He was already in danger. The thing that he was doing that was in character that would have put him in danger was arguing, but he didn't know that was going to put him in danger.
Fair.
And Truff and what's her name again? Tishy.
Tishy. Tishy. Tishy Tushy.
Got a 7. Okay. Wingway shoots a fireball.
Please not fucking Christopher.
No, Wingway shoots a fireball that he estimates will take up about half of the bandits, but without hitting the watch people.
The guard.
Alright.
There's a lot of ones there. 20.
Oh.
So we have to roll a lot of these things. So that's what? That's 8 of them.
On my screen, Charlie is to my left.
Okay, they've got to make a DC, a Dex 16. Okay, 2 are dead. 4 are dead. And 7 are dead.
I love
So
this
there's
fireball.
Oh, and the one that you hit, the one that you hit before is dead as well. So that's
Okay.
11.
Can we loot?
So you,
No, loot after.
there are 9 left.
How many did we start
But
with?
they took half damage, which is 10.
I think we started with like 15.
Hold on,
Alright, so Dragon, literally,
No,
If
hang on a
it's your
sec.
turn
That,
next.
that was
I just want to claim
Rob
something
9
in half again.
and
just action surge, like just
Hang on
you've
a
got
sec.
2 actions.
no, sorry.
per move.
There's
action surge, smack 4 out, and then we'll
sorry
go
about
up.
this. Hang on, I'm doing maths, guys. There's 12 of them still alive, minus the one that only had. No, it's 12 of them still alive. One of them's got 4 points of damage. The rest, one of them's got 8 points of damage that Charlie did. Three of them have got minus 10, which means they've just got 2 points of damage, 2 hit points left. And then there's another 8 of them left at full health.
Ah, come on. Let's smash these bitches up, and you know you're going to want to.
Okay, Dragon, Dragon, Wingway positioned this fireball to be as close to take out the ones that were closest to you, but without hitting the guards or you.
Yeah.
So there are 4 of them within the area of the fireball. Well, actually, no, there's 3 of them within the area of the fireball that survived the fireball. Now you could attack those, and those would have low hit points. Plus, this is a surprise attack, so you get advantage on all
I'm
your.
quite the heavy hitter, so is there anyone at full life?
Yeah. But
Yeah, but they're further away.
Oh.
The fireball is a 20-foot area. You could move to the other side. Yeah, they're all close together.
Dre, if you move, you take like 4 or 5 attacks of opportunity, I think.
No, because none of them were engaged with him, and none of them. This is a surprise attack.
They're within 5 feet, aren't they?
No,
Aren't they within 5 feet?
no. There were 17 of them to start. There's now 8 that are still full health that weren't within the fireball. There's 3 that were in the fireball that survived. So they're the closest to Dre. Gone. And
take on those 3 then.
there's one that you stabbed, which is in 5 feet of you. But he is all on his lonesome at the moment. He was the one that was on the edge, that didn't get caught in the blast, but is in range of you.
Perfect.
Dragon could quite happily attack the one that's in range of you.
Dragon, you do you, boo.
Yeah, I'll go attack the 3 then that are closer to me.
Okay.
They got damage.
I'm just going to go to the toilet, but I'm going to take my dice with me, so Dre, just shout when I need to roll.
Cut.
No, you have to roll for that.
No, we have to cut.
Against you on
Well,
this.
you don't, you shut me off.
We're going to cut back in
You're
in
not,
3, 2, 1, and we're back in the room. Okay, great.
3.
Cut. It's did I say it was Dragon's turn? I'm wrong.
Yes.
It's Triasamien's turn. Sorry, I don't know why I said it
No,
was
what's
Dragon.
right?
No, it was mine.
No, it's
No,
Dragon.
it's
Dragon.
Triesamien. Triesamien rolled a 12.
Well, when I rolled a 6, yeah.
You rolled a 6.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Triesamien, you want to smack a bitch up?
Yeah.
Nearest one to you is the one that's closest to Christopher. You will get advantage on any roll that you make against him, and you only have to move 10 feet towards him.
Yep.
That one, right?
That's your attack one.
D20 plus 7.
Oh, no.
That's a D10,
Okay.
huh?
D10.
Yep. No, you
No,
need
no,
to
no,
use
that
a
one.
D20. D20 plus
Oh, okay.
7.
8.
You got an 8 plus...
15, I think, in total.
Yeah, 8 plus 7 is 15. You hit. Okay. Do you want to tell me what you do, or do you just want to...
Good. Advantage.
That was your attack.
Advantage.
Oh, you do get advantage. You get advantage as well. You might roll a 20.
So roll D20 again.
Roll D20 again just to see if you get something better than that.
15.
15 plus 7. Wow. Okay, 22. You really hit this guy. Okay, give me some damage.
This one, right?
D8 plus 3. Yep, that's it. D8 plus 3.
2.
2 plus 3 is 5. Okay. He's looking very bloodied at the moment. You got another attack.
So, the 8 one again.
No, you got to roll a D20 again. Twice.
8.
Sorry. Plus 2 plus 3.
19.
Yeah. She only
And then
gets a
the
plus
attack
3.
one was 5.
What weapon is she using?
Long sword of plus 1. Gives her D8 plus 3. What do you want, Charlie?
thought it was higher than that.
Nope.
That's all.
It's Trey
No.
that gets the plus
Alright,
6.
so
Oh,
my highest
okay.
roll on the D20 was 19, and then I rolled a 5 on the D8.
You kill this bastard.
Yay!
Okay, cool. Him dead. Dragon, it is now... Oh no, it's now Truff's turn. Truff turns and attacks the bastard behind her. She misses. Oh no, she doesn't. She gets him. And she rolls 2. Okay.
Craft uses the flat side of the sword just to smack it on the head.
Yep. Next comes Tashi. Tashi hits. She rolls 9, which is pretty good.
What are you doing? Come on.
Okay. Now it is Dragon's turn.
Awesome. I'll try and kill the 3 that I've got that half.
You're
damage.
just running through this crowd, just going wham, wham.
That's exactly what I was going to say I was going to do.
The area
Perfect.
that Wingway's fireball detonated in, you are now just running through, killing everything that survived.
You're just proper Aragorning this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got surprise attack, so you've got advantage on every roll that you make.
No. I'll roll a D20.
What?
D20 twice.
8,
8. That'll be on phone.
9,
9.
9 plus
and then the
7
D8.
is a hit. Okay, give me some damage. I'm telling you now, he's dead.
3.
Yeah, he's dead.
3 plus.
Next one, roll attack with advantage.
How many attacks do you get per action?
2.
2.
Unless he takes
I
action
didn't know.
surge.
Twice again.
Yeah, no, I was just double checking.
Twice again. You don't know if it hit. 12.
12 plus 7, yep.
Yeah,
And
12.
7 plus 7.
Yeah, you killed it.
So yeah, go with 12.
Okay,
So now do
cool.
the
He's
D8.
dead. Do you want to take your
No.
action surge, Drake?
Yeah, I'll go for the other guy.
Okay, you can take two more attacks and you can reach 2 more enemies.
So the D8, right?
D8. No. D20
No.
plus 7.
Oh.
Twice.
That's 12.
That's a
Plus
hit.
7.
But roll it again just to see if you get a 20.
What was that called, Tanner? 8.
8. Him dead.
What was that, Cortana? 8?
She's-
No, sorry.
rolled
Was
it.
that the second Dre? Was that the second roll of the D20, or was that
Yeah.
a D8?
Second roll
Yeah.
of the.
Okay, so roll.
Doesn't matter. The
D8.
guy only had 2 hit points. Dre's got a plus 6.
All right, cool. Never mind.
Now you're moving on. Now you're moving on to the 8 people that remain. Okay, so you got 1 hit left, and these guys are unharmed.
Cool. And is this with advantage still, Matt?
Oh yeah, you got 1 more
Yeah.
hit
Tanner,
with advantage.
you can
Roll a d20 twice straight. Go on. Now I can say Dre roll dice. It's Dragon that does the.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I won't drink.
Ah. Oh, no.
Cortana's not letting him.
Cortana's not letting you play.
Bro, look. She's sat on the fucking board.
Play with me instead.
Cats know
Yeah.
when you're where your attention is, and they just try and take it up until you give them attention,
Yeah, so-
and then they fuck off.
Swipe.
All right, Dre, roll that
She's
d20
in
twice.
play mode. You're in play mode, aren't you, baby?
What's that? 5.
5 plus 7 is a
Come
hit,
on.
but roll a
20.
20 on the dice.
Oh, shit. It's dead.
Dre,
It's dead.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't need to roll
Mhm.
because you get plus 6 on both rolls, and he's dead. Even if you roll,
Even
if
he
you
just
just
took
rolled a-
4 out. That's
yeah.
Yeah,
Even if you just rolled a 1 on both of you, even if you just rolled a 1.
John wicked it.
yeah.
Witches be dead, man.
There are 7 enemies left. Venus go.
Bear in mind, there were 11, and then Dragon had a go.
There were 12. Yeah, I can't remember. Dragon got 4.
Yeah.
Um,
No, they did. I don't know. Hello.
It seems that that's what I do best. Kill things.
That was great.
Okay.
That was some great rolls. Yes.
Davina runs 30 feet forward, or can she only go 25? I think she can only go 25.
I think she's limited to 25.
Yeah, I think she is. I think you're right. Yeah, 25. She runs 25 feet forward and casts Spirit Guardians.
Oh, Jesus. Shit. But should we just go to the pub now?
Roll 3
I'm not sure if you guys know what Spirit Guardians
That's a
do,
high.
but we should
Okay,
basically
that's-
just go to the pub now.
That's 17. So any of them that don't save,
Wait.
but they only make
Can-
they only make the roll on their turn, which they're surprised, so they have no turn this round. So I'm going to say they bloody roll it now. They've got to make a wisdom saving throw of 14. 1 out of 3 failed. Was it 13? 14.
You said 14.
Those 3 failed, so that's 4 died. And there were only 7 left, so... And that guy died as well. So 5 of them are dead.
That means there should be 2 remaining.
That's 17. That guy's dead as well. So there's 1 guy remaining. And he is in the sphere of the spirit guardians. And will just die the next time he rolls his dice. But Christopher, it's now your turn again at your
Go stab him.
Your initiative of 0. It's your turn. You are within 30 feet of this fucker, and he looks.
I'm not sure which
bloody to
way
the point that he would run away if he could.
In context to the point of where the pub is, where is this person?
This person is next to the guards.
No,
in context to where the pub
Where's
is,
that?
I have to tell you that you won't finish this mission until you return to AC Inc. headquarters. Now you can sleep there.
I'm not concerned about finishing the mission. I'm concerned about finding the pub.
Okay.
Christopher wants a drink.
Okay, he's in the wrong direction for the pub.
Okay, and how many feet away from me is he? When I think
about where the pub is, I'm thinking about you getting to your cart and going to a pub that's outside the dock ward. I must confess, I don't know where the pubs are in the dock ward, and it's going to take you an investigation check to find one.
Okay, in that case, can I...
You can still only move 60 feet in a movement, because you're still in...
Sorry, how far away is he?
He's within 30 feet. He's next to the...
He's within 30 feet.
He's next to the... he's near the...
Is he within 20... Is he within 20 feet?
Yes. Because he's near the I'm being really lenient with you here. And
Holy shit. Does 26 hit by any remote chance?
I'm not sure. Let me check. Play amongst yourself.
Fucking nat 20 plus 6.
On a dagger throw.
Yep.
That gives you a plus
1. That is 10 damage.
10 damage. Him dead.
Yeah, so can I go and collect my dagger, and then can we go off?
Do you want to say anything to the two guards that you just rescued? Just like, yep, remember Acquisitions Incorporated or anything like that, you know?
Christopher, let's loot the bodies. More gold. More booze.
It's not me that loots the bodies, Triesamien. It's Dragon.
I know, but you're in charge. You're in charge.
Oh, yeah, on initiative.
I do the talking, alright? And you remember the figures and facts.
Dragon, you're going to loot the bodies, are you? Dragon's going to loot the bodies. You find a number of you find a number of daggers and short swords, none of which are, and leather armor, none of which look particularly impressive. But one of the bodies does have a sort of ruby necklace, and another one has a garnet ring. Their combined value, if you were to sell them at the light shop next to you, would probably come to around 30 or 40 gold, depending on how you interacted with.
Just to point this out, because it's normal etiquette from the DM that they ask how the final enemy is killed. So I feel the need to specify.
Explain you.
So I look across, realise that there is one left, surrounded by these spiritual weapons.
spiritual guardians. Yeah.
Spiritual guardians, even sorry, just flailing around it, and it's looking scared to shit. And then somehow through it, this blade not only twists that way, but then flips the other way and starts twisting around up until the point where it just stabs it in the neck.
It misses
At
one
which
spiritual guardian, the other spiritual guardian, it looks like he's going to get in the way, but then makes a swipe at something that isn't there, and the dagger continues through.
Oh,
Hits him in the neck.
Died.
Him dead.
Dre's phone just died.
He falls to the floor.
Yeah.
You go to
So-
retrieve your dagger.
I go to collect the dagger. Dragon is doing his usual looting spree.
Yeah, except
Do you want
Dre's
to
phone
fence
has
any
just
of the
died.
goods that you've got at Jolly's Lamp Emporium?
Sorry?
Do you want to fence any of the goods that you've got at Jolly's Lamp Emporium, or do you want to wait until you're at another market where you might get a better price?
Well,
I would suggest let's wait because Dre's phone has just died, so technically he's not in the party at the moment.
Okay.
So I'd suggest we go straight to the pub and wait and then sell everything tomorrow.
Okay, I need you to make an investigation check. See if you can find a pub. Bearing in mind you're
Does
in the
Dre
dock
need to do
ward.
it as well?
on the way back to Acquisitions Incorporated, and can I go up to the two guards and say, "You're welcome"?
Yep, you can certainly do that. I would say you can just go straight back to your cart if you wish.
Right, I rolled a 6, Dre rolled a 5.
You can't find a pub. Do you want to go back to your... You can just go... I mean, this is quick travel now. You know, you know where you are, you know where you're going. This is like quick travel in a computer game. You can go straight back to your cart if you wish.
Yeah, let's take the Uber back to
No, wait for Dragon.
Acquisition.
Yeah.
When you find the Uber, you realise that the cab driver has left.
That's alright, I'll drive it.
Dragon is the only one
what-
of you who is proficient in land vehicles, and he tells you as much.
Alright, so you're the
Cool.
only one.
Is also sorry to table talk, but I'm assuming Dragon's looted the bodies, and can I add the daggers that Dragon found?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
each of them had a dagger, so that's 17 daggers,
17 daggers, perfect.
and there were a couple of short swords as well, but they weren't of any great make.
Just stops me from having to fucking collect them
How many sets
when I
of
throw
leather?
them.
How many sets of leather?
Leather
It all
armor.
adds
You
up
want to
together.
take their leather armor as well?
It all adds up when we sell it.
Okay, yeah, you got 17 sets of leather armor. Some of them, 9 of them are singed, so they're damaged.
Yeah, they're still such a price.
Cantrips of mending would repair them.
Yeah. So yeah,
apparently-
I reckon what we do now is on the next session we just sell everything that we found.
Well, I can kind of still be on camera.
Because I need to find the list stuff that we found. Can't remember where I've written it down.
Metagaming on the highest level. Kayla, come on, fight it. Come on.
Wait for Dragon.
Yeah, wait for Dragon's phone to come back. Kayla, get yourself a cup of coffee.
No, my phone is completely dead. It's going to take a while to charge up.
Like
yeah,
how long?
that's why I said wait until the next session to sell everything.
Well, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
wait until the next session to sell everything if you want. I just want you to finish a
Yeah,
mission.
Well, I can finish it here. I can just lean over this chair.
Yeah, it's fine by me. I don't need coffee.
Okay, cut back in. It's about midday at the moment. You were down in the dark for so long, you lost track of time, but it's about midday. And you
Oh shit! Sorry, Matt.
Yep.
as I was saying goodbye, I was like, cool. Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Remember the
sorry,
magic
I was.
bastards.
Yeah. We're us. Give us a call if you need us to be particularly unhelpful in the future.
The guards are really impressed with you. To be fair, you rescued Tashi and carried her all the way out.
Also, that body, like the one fucking Bodkins or whatever the fuck it was called, the bootstraps one.
Corporal Boot.
Yeah. That. Yeah. He looked like that when we got there.
Yeah. And Tashi confirms that he was bitten by a spider, and that would explain his condition.
Yep. Yeah. Definitely nothing to do with us.
Okay.
We did not desecrate a corpse.
You make your way back to the Uber, following the route that you took there. You're not confronted by anybody this time. It is the middle of the day. And you make your way back to the livery stable. The guy at the livery stable is still there, but you don't need to pay him any more. You already gave him a gold piece, and he's been looking after your horse very dutifully. But your cart driver is no longer there. He is pissed off and decided to get another job, where he doesn't have to wait around all day and not get paid. But Dragon does have proficiency. If you don't know Dre, you've got proficiency with land vehicles.
Okay.
Which means it's better.
So you're able to drive the cart better than anybody else.
Cool, I can do that.
Cool. You're gonna take the cart back to Acquisitions Incorporated, or are you gonna go to a pub?
Makes sense to go back to Acquisition Incorporated.
They are open at the moment.
Yeah, and then we can go pub for a bit of day drink.
Okay, so you make your way back to Ac Inc. You go inside.
Christopher is now just equipped 2 daggers instead of a rapier.
That's cool. You go inside. When you go inside, you notice that the person who is manning the reception is not the same person as before. It's a different woman. She's a human, and she's got a sort of beehive haircut, and she looks like a proper
Umbridge,
an annoying, boring old woman who's just going to give you problems. And you walk up to her and you hand her the scroll with the signatures on it.
One that
and she takes this and she looks at it and she studies it again as though she's very very taken with her work. And then she puts it into a tube and sends it to the appropriate place. In a couple of minutes, another tube arrives, and in it is a pouch of gold, and also some other documents. The gold, when you look inside, you are supposed to get 500 gold for this, minus 20%, which would be 400 gold. But inside is only 385 gold. And you notice that one of the pieces of paper that you've been handed is a receipt for a bottle of fine wine that Omen Dran has bought after Triesamien said drinks on me in the last episode. So the amount that was spent on the wine has been deducted from your takings. And she says to you, right, you're going to be off to your new You're franchised now, aren't you? She opens up a piece of paper that's obviously about the franchise that you now own. She looks at it, she reads it, she double takes, she reads it again. She said you've signed up for Greenwood.
Guess so.
Well, that's only 30 miles away. It's not. I mean, you're new, aren't you?
Yeah.
So are you.
I'm not new. I've been working here for years.
Well, then why the fuck weren't you here last time? Who the fuck are you? Also, you're a receptionist, so fuck the fuck off. Just give me my fucking document and fuck off. Cunt.
She just looks at you as though she's heard this shit before from
Wingwave,
adventurers.
ready a fireball.
She looks at you with the knowledge of a person who knows that this is a room that has been inscribed with runes to protect people from
Triesamien, ready a
magic.
sword. Dragon, ready a fucking headbutt.
I have a Sibir.
She
In
says,
fact,
What?
you know what? Fuck that off. Dragon, ready a fucking dwarf that's a cleric with a fucking mace or a hammer, or I don't know what the fuck Davina's holding, but just ready her to launch.
she just ignores you. She meets adventurers like you every day.
Yeah, cool. So tell me what the fuck to do and don't fucking belittle me. Alright? Ever.
So do I throw the Vina at her?
She says
Yeah.
you'd be the decisioner
Ready.
then.
Cool. So,
She says you'd
what
be the
was the mission? Don't fucking belittle us.
This isn't a mission, this is just the area that you've signed off to be in charge of, and it's not a far-flung area, it's a small, decrepit area just north of the city. It's only 30 miles
Your
away.
mum's a small decrepit area.
Okay, well, you signed for it, she says, and hands you the document. You can see your signatures are written on it. You remember that you've never signed this document.
No, it was Davina that signed all documents.
Yeah, well, I didn't sign on them.
Neither did I.
She just
That
looks,
sounds
she just
shit.
looks at her copy of the document and is just like, well, it's got your signatures here. It says the magic
That-
bastards
that's
and it's
not-
got all your
I'm
signatures.
sorry, but that is not a Batman symbol.
Yeah, that's not a Batman symbol.
You look at it and it's a very well drawn Batman symbol.
It's forged. It's forged. Davina can't do that well.
She's just
Exactly.
Like, I
It's a
would've-
very
I would've
well
thought
drawn
new-
Batman
I
symbol, and
would've
that
thought
is
new
not
adventurers-
our emblem.
She just said, I would have thought new franchise owners would have been sent to a far-flung area where there were riches to be made, not a pissant little town just up the road.
Well, I thought decent receptionists would have worked here.
Wingway studies the document
Well,
and just says, I know Greenwood. About 30 miles north of here. And he looks...
is it anywhere near Trollskull Alley?
No. He looks at his signature and is just like... He just thinks, I didn't write this. I didn't sign this document.
None of us did.
The woman just looks at you like, well, no, you did. It's got your signatures right here.
Show me
Cool,
CCTV
fireball.
proof.
She's had,
Fireball, no, Fireball.
she's had
not
enough
at
of
the
you. You've been.
No, at the document.
You've. She's got copies. They've got copies in HR. She doesn't give a
Alright,
shit.
fire more fireballs up there.
Of me signing that document, mate.
Davina incinerates the document. Another one just appears.
I want CCTV proof of me signing that document.
I'm gonna slice it. I'm gonna
We
slice it with a rapier.
We don't have recorded seeing stones here.
I'm gonna.
That's forged. That ain't my signature.
Christopher is
I'm
gonna
sorry,
slice
it
it with
is.
a rapier,
I'm
and
quite-
it's gonna,
quite
I'm
honestly,
guessing
I've
it's
had
gonna
enough of your
reappear.
bullshit.
But
If you wanted polite help from the secretarian, then you should have thought about that in future. And she just presses a button, and you are all forcibly just blasted out of the front door.
On the way, as I'm forced out of the front door, can I just slice the document in half, and then as I'm just being forced out the front door, see it heal itself back together?
Absolutely. And then another one flies out, just like in a tube, and hits you in the face for 1d for 1d4. You got 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage. I'll take it. Totally worth it.
Somebody, you know not who, seems to have signed you up to be license holders of a place that is only 30 miles north of Waterdeep, not a far-flung place, and you've got no idea why and how this happened. But you have completed your mission, and you have gained 385 gold.
Triesamien?
Pub.
Oh, 385 gold. And then pub. We can't spend it until you've written it down.
You can take your cart to the short distance it is to the
cart.
Uber.
Your Uber. The short distance that it is to the Yawning Portal, where you will be given free accommodation, as much booze as you can drink, and Poltin is on the stage.
Oh, you're kidding me. If Poltin's playing, we're going there.
Poltin,
Sorry, guys. I'm going to overrule everything else. If Poltin's playing, we're going there.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
That's home, mate. The Yawning Portal.
You get a table near the stage. You order some beers, some ales, or whatever it is that you want. What would you like, Triesamien? I imagine a very stiff cup of coffee. What do you want?
Nah. I want me some dream tea.
You want some dream tea?
Mugwort and lavender. Have me some nice dreams tonight.
I'm a cut there.
Well, my final motion as Triesamien, I go to the bar, I get myself some dream tea, and I fuck off up to my room. I leave Christopher, Poltin, and Dragon, and Davina, and whoever else at the bar. Good night.
Wingway.
And Wingway. Cool.
Wingway's doing whatever the fuck he wants. He's hired a prostitute.
Wingway's studying these documents that seem to have his signature on them.
Can we just, Matthias? Matthias?
Yep.
Can we just have it as if you've agreed that we're all gone back to the Yawning Portal, just
long rest.
We've entered, but nothing's happened.
Oh, okay. We've entered the Yawning Portal, but nothing's happened so far apart from Triesamien has gone for a long rest. Oh no,
Triesamien goes to the bar.
Kayla's gone
sleepy tea.
Kayla's going for a long rest.
Just leave it as
it is the midday. Kayla's gone for a long rest. Triesamien doesn't need a long rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
we've
Kayla.
all just walked in there and be like, what?
Go to bed, babe. Go to bed, babe. Well done for playing.